I forgot to tell you. I was checked into the hospital this week.
What happened?
Apparently, I was sick with a broken heart.
What?
I mean, the doctor said I was fine, but like, I just lost the will to live.
Pretty fucking.
X gon' give it to you. Fuck, wait for you to. Damn, son.
Star Wars Episode 3, The Revenge of the Sith. The third installment of the prequel series and the finale of the prequel series. Witness the fall and rise of two Jedis and their strictly platonic relationship. Those darn separatists are at it again. As Anakin faces fatherhood, he is tempted by the dark side. Young, naive, and impressionable, Annie joins up with Palpatine and shows those Jedis what's what. As the Order falls, Annie and Obi are pitted against each other in a battle to the death. Fuck. Bloopers are funny. Watch out, George Lucas forces you to watch this soap opera and wait for the action scenes in anticipation. Tying up the series in a way where you're not really mad at it, but like...
You're not really okay with it either.
Yeah. Right into it. The opening shot is fucking amazing.
Yeah,
actually.
the space battle is really fucking
They
tough.
come in hard. But it looks so fucking good.
Yeah, no, the opening shot of Episode 3 is like...
It's perfect. At this time now, Obi-Wan and Anakin are a little better with each other.
Yeah, their chemistry and their relationship is really, like, profound, like, really, like, well established in this movie.
It's solid.
Yeah.
It's a little more vibrant now. Like, they feel like they're friends now more than just Jedi. They're just more than master.
I like the little, like,
apprentice.
oh, well, this isn't that time, and it's like, well,
Yeah.
we don't know what happened,
Exactly,
but it's like...
you're just getting nods back to the back, and you feel like they're friends now.
Yeah, like,
So that's good.
they play off well of each other.
Yeah.
Finally, Obi-Wan's hair looks fine.
Because Obi-Wan's hair in, like, the second
first
movie, he had, like,
two?
some weird
Oh,
moment.
dude, that was bad.
Yeah. R4 dies because R4 is a bitch. Nobody compares to R2, the astromech of the year. But yeah, R2, like, let's give up R2 right now, buddy. Yeah, they managed to land on General Grievous' ship, which we haven't talked about General Grievous yet, but General Grievous is how would you?
Well, I don't know anything about him because I didn't watch the Clone Wars.
That's right.
He looks pretty badass.
His design's really good. Obi-Wan and Anakin land on the ship. Somehow they get through because Anakin's the best pilot on the planet because pod racing. They're running through, trying to save Palpatine.
Yeah, Palpatine got
captured somehow. Yeah. Quotations. It's weird. Palpatine's been very strange lately.
Yeah.
I haven't really figured it out yet. But Palpatine plays a bigger role in some things, I think. R2's on deck trying to help out, obviously. Because R2's a fucking G.
Honestly, R2's probably like...
He's the character you can't. He's the
hate.
character you can't hate. Even
And he doesn't say a word.
He doesn't have a fucking line in the whole song. Oh, stop! That hurt my ear really badly.
Sorry.
There's this one scene where he just shoots
Battle
oil.
droids.
Yeah, he just probably just shooting, but it's just money shots. All the battle droids everywhere with some oil and shit. But he just lights those bitches on fire.
Yeah.
Like a fucking G.
He's a pretty dope robot. So we get to Anakin and Obi-Wan. They're looking for Palpatine. And they get to him and Palpatine's sitting like this and he turns around like he was expecting them, so...
Oh, he's all tied up, huh?
Yeah, he's all tied up.
It's all, I can't move.
Dooku enters and he fucking, he does a front flip. This old-ass man does a front flip.
He can do front flips better than I could ever.
Yeah, he can, but so can the CGI technicians.
Yeah, but I don't have any CGI technicians making me do front flips.
This time around, Obi-Wan was like, alright, we'll take them together. They start fighting him, and I don't remember what happened to Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan fucking gets, like, I think, you know, they're doing the whole fight, and it's this time fighting Dooku, it's Obi-Wan's turn to get his ass kicked. He's at that weird, remember, like, the ledge falls off, right?
Yeah,
and, like,
it lands on his legs, doesn't it?
Yeah, it makes this weird CGI nudge, and it just looks awkward and,
oh,
like,
I
flaccid.
remember that. That was bad. Time for Anakin to finally fuck shit up, and
about time.
Yeah, him and Dooku are going at it. It's actually a pretty decent lightsaber battle to start off the movie. Yeah. It gets fucking diabolical. It gets pretty fucking gritty.
Yeah.
He straight up chop off both of his hands.
Yeah, he does. You're right.
And then he
I'm
like...
more focused on the next part, but you're right.
But,
yeah.
Do it.
then you saw the head roll again.
Yeah, a lot of head rolls going on.
Yeah. They're trying to escape, but
But Palpatine, remember? He was trying to take off without Obi-Wan.
Yeah, and he's all evil, we'll never get out.
You didn't need another fucking reason to suspect Palpatine. Here's another one.
Yeah.
It's so blatant. He grabs Obi-Wan and they go on this whole big, stupid elevator thing again.
Yeah,
Show
yeah,
like
yeah.
whatever about.
So they banter between Grievous and Anakin, or was it Obi-Wan? I thought you'd be taller, and then he gets all mad. A wheezing cough that wasn't explained in the movie to explain in the fucking Clone Wars.
We talk about that's the worst. You have the whole like interact or altercation, I would say, with Grievous, and they do their little battles and shit. But Grievous is like, "Oh, hold on, we can't do plot just yet." He bails like a motherfucker, like every other goddamn dark Jedi or evil person, or antagonist. Excuse
Cowards.
me. In a way, you're right. So Grievous knocks out a window. The ship's going fucking nuts, and they gotta land the bitch.
They land the ship, and then they're walking towards back to the quarters, I guess. Whatever.
The Jedi Temple, I would assume, or
I guess
some type of political
some
building.
some CGI
Some
building, of
government
course.
building, yeah.
And
Word.
nobody notices Padme, but Anakin does, and she's hiding behind this big ass pillar. And they're talking and this and that.
Oh, they're so in love though.
I thought you died. Blah, blah.
Oh yeah, it's been a minute.
But so she drops the fucking the bomb on him. Oh, I'm pregnant, and then
The
he
baby
like
bomb.
he MTVs it. He's like, "That's great.
Senator and pregnant.
I want to be a dad at 16."
Me too.
What?
I'm not though. Maybe. Question of the day: do you have my child? Write down in the comments below. So Anakin and Padme are pregnant, like people like to say.
Yeah.
We're both pregnant. Anakin
Hashtag fucking
continues-
white people.
Yeah, fucking white people, dude. God damn. So Anakin proceeds with his bad dream having. You know, he did in the last movie. He has these visions because he's force sensitive. I'm
But this
guessing.
time it's about Padme
But it's
dying.
Padme dying, so he's like, "Oh fuck,
Oh,
hurts the heart." You
Fuck,
know?
fuck.
Anakin rolls up to the Jedi Council, and he's talking about the mission and shit, what happened, and
Yoda told Anakin everything he didn't want to hear.
yeah,
'Cause
and
Yoda,
but it was for his own good.
yeah,
Decides not to listen to any of that.
yeah, because he's still a fucking teenage girl in high school.
He's pregnant and he's still a teenager. Well, that's usually how it happens, right? Saving Palpatine, he kind of wants to get in touch with Anakin, I guess, and he sits him down for a second and talks to him. Tells Anakin straight up, like, "Hey, I don't think the Jedi Council trusts him." And Anakin's like, "You're right, the Jedi Council doesn't trust you." And he's like, "Can you be, like, my guy on the inside for me?" He's like, "Yeah, but how do I do that?" So
I'll appoint you to the council.
So Palpatine just straight up puts him on the Jedi Council. So Anakin rolls up and he's like, "Hey, I'm part of the Jedi Council." And the Jedi Council's like,
We'll
"No,
allow it. but
like,
you're
I
not a
guess,
master."
like, you can't do that, but I mean, we'll give it to you, but
Yeah.
like, you're not a master."
And then he fucking throws the biggest bitch fit, like.
proceed to be, a fucking butthurt faggot.
And then we were like, if we were fucking
Oh, the
in
Jedi
Star Wars
Council?
times, we were like, it's pretty fucking tight. You don't do anything and you have a lightsaber. Obi-Wan was like, stop bitching.
Yeah, after this whole fiasco, the Jedi Council straight up tells Anakin, like, "Hey, can you spy on the..."
Whatever happens to you guys. Oh
Oops.
shit.
This whole time this is happening, you notice that this... As much as we've progressed with CGI, the fucking...
You would
The
think that they would
interior
like
still is awful.
all
though.
the fucking most of this shit takes place on Coruscant, and like you would fucking think that he would have just built like set at least the rooms.
Because
At least the rooms.
we're frequent in these rooms
Yeah.
talking, right? And it's just a fucking green screen.
So the next scene where we have Anakin going to an opera because Palpatine wants to meet with him, and that space opera was pretty
It was a
interesting
big ball
looking.
of liquid.
He told his whole squad to leave basically.
Yeah, because he
So
was
him
like,
and
"We're gonna do some
Anakin-
dirty shit."
Yeah.
Because if you didn't know, Palpatine's a little shifty.
Told the story of a Darth Plagueis.
Basically, Darth Plagueis' story was like he was so powerful and all this other shit, and like he figured out somehow with the power of midichlorians. Number one, kudos to him for figuring out what the fuck midichlorians were, because I still haven't
Midichlorians.
figured it out.
Palpatine drops like, oh, like he learned how to like save people from dying.
Yeah, he like literally brought people back to life with midichlorians, basically, because he was so powerful.
With the Force.
Yeah.
But the dark side of the
So
Force. Sorry.
Anakin's like, "You know what? That's a really big
Is
coincidence
it possible to learn this power?
because I'm dealing with the same issue right now."
What?
So Palpatine's like, "Yeah, probably, maybe."
Yoda takes off to Kashyyyk and he meets up with Chewbacca. But Kashyyyk looked nice. Like,
It did.
All the Wookiees
Surprisingly,
look
dude.
good. Obi-Wan's taking off to Utapau, whatever.
Yeah, whatever the fuck.
And
you want to
him
pronounce it.
and Anakin have a kind of a long goodbye.
Yeah, it's kind of strange. Surprisingly, Lucas with his like kind of relationship things with his characters, he's a little off with the prequels. So Obi-Wan is off to Utapau, and he says goodbye to Anakin, and they talking and stuff like that, and He says straight up to Anakin in a very weird dialogue. He says, "Goodbye, old friend."
May the Force be with you. Goodbye, old friend. May the Force be with you.
It's strange to hear it, but then when you think about what happens later on, it makes sense. It's a foreshadowing kind of, and it's a really interesting because you say goodbye to your actual goodbye to somebody. It's when you're not gonna see him again, or at least for a long time.
Yeah,
right?
and I didn't even notice that they didn't see each other until the climax of the
film.
film.
Yeah, that's what it was. Like they don't see each other until the climax of the film, and he says "old friend" because when he sees it the next time, he's not Anakin anymore.
So back to Obi-Wan on YouTube.
It's lit.
I'm so upset right now.
What?
Can't believe you said that.
So you stop staring at me though. Everyone rolls up to Utapau after that weird, strange, goodbye. Utapau
We're like
inhabitants.
He's here.
He's like, yeah, they're like, he's not here. He's like, actually, he's totally fucking here. He's like, gonna take care of this shit. So the 10 minutes that happened, Obi-Wan manages to tame a bird dragon and start crawling on the walls. I believe we have a hard cut here though. We have to go back to Anakin.
So we go back to Anakin, and he goes meets up with Palpatine. He's like, you should expand your horizons if you want to be the most powerful Jedi in the world.
He's like, yeah, he does say it, huh? He's like,
yeah.
Straight up, he's like, Anakin puts 2 to 2 together. Fucking shocker, guess what?
And he busts out his lightsaber, but he don't do shit with it.
Yeah, but guess what though? Did you know? Big reveal.
What? So you're the Dark Sith Lord.
Palpatine's the Emperor. Fucking crazy. How
did we miss that?
How bad of a reveal is that? If you
it
couldn't
was
figure it
so-
out in episode 1, you
Oh my god, it was so
where were
subtle.
you at, dude?
Anakin's like, oh, it's you?
like you're the Dark Emperor? It's like, yeah. It's like, do you want to learn?
So he's all, well, I'm gonna go turn you in. He's all, yeah, you go do that. Bitch.
He literally didn't give a fuck.
He goes tells Mace Windu and the rest alright, we're gonna take care of this. He's all, you stay right here.
Yeah.
Do not move.
I feel like they already knew. They just need that confirmation.
Yeah. So him and a fucking 5 other Jedis?
4. Do you think George Lucas doesn't actually know how to make movies?
Maybe he just got lucky, and then because he didn't direct 5 and 6.
He didn't?
Mm.
Who the fuck is George Lucas then? Obi-Wan confronts Grievous. General Grievous, excuse me. Literally just drops in too. He's like, hello there.
Hello there.
I do it?
Yeah, go ahead.
He busts out his lightsaber and he goes
Just alerts them for presence, so General Grievous is like, yeah, whatever. So he brushes his shoulders off real quick.
and then he busts out his arms.
Busts out his arms.
But not 1, not 2.
How many arms does he have, Christian?
4 arms
Yeah,
with 4
4 arms.
lightsabers.
And that's pretty hype.
That was pretty tight. I hadn't seen that before.
See, those aren't his lightsabers, right?
Yeah, they're his trophies of his slain Jedi.
Apparently, Clone Wars was pretty cool. We didn't
But,
watch any of it, so...
But he's not really good with them.
Just spin my arms like, if you run into me, it's your fault. It's basically that. Somehow, Obi-Wan with 1 light... I guess General Grievous is actually incompetent.
Now that I think about it, that really fucking sucks. That could have been a dope-ass lightsaber scene.
Could have been. They have this whole chase scene, which is pretty good. General Grievous is a little, wheel vehicle. Pretty
Wheel
cool.
leg thing?
I don't know, it has, legs, but it also has wheels.
Yeah, that's pretty tight.
Seems
It's pretty good
pretty,
design.
Clones show up, and they're like, bang, bang. They kill droids, but, nobody even gives a shit about droids or clones in this movie, to be honest. And they end up on this little platform. They just go at it.
Yeah, hand in hand.
dude.
Because
Just
they lost
fucking,
their weapon.
yeah, somehow. General Grievous has 4 arms and 20 lightsabers on deck.
Grievous kind of beats the shit out of
Yeah,
him.
Obi-Wan gets his fucking ass kicked. He just gets fucking shot in the chest.
Yeah, because Obi-Wan, his
He's
chest cavity
rips that
open
shit
and
open,
Obi-Wan saw his
Kali Ma.
organs, and it was just like...
Yeah, he literally just gets shot twice.
Another death that
Blows
wasn't
up,
that great.
which is a bummer.
And another character that we were introduced to and then died right away.
Yep.
Star Wars. No. That whole performance of... I don't know.
Cuts off Mace Windu's arm.
Oh, and what do you know? Palpatine's not weak.
Oh yeah. Wow, the dark side.
Yeah.
You can lie on the dark side? Oh, that's right. Forgot. Because the dark side just lets you do everything and also have superpowers.
He has his hood on.
Yeah.
And
He's
he's
shot.
shot up with the troopers.
Yeah. That's right. Just basically does a front flip and then just gets swatted out of the air.
But like,
But, like,
Obi-Wan
in
looks
one
like he's hitting a
swoop-
pinata.
Yeah,
He's
and in
just like
one
that.
swoop with Obi-Wan's pinata swing,
He
Anakin
loses
loses his
his-
arms and both his legs.